Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Creative Struggle. Today I'm here with RayBiz, you know what I'm saying? Man, I appreciate you making the time out of your day to, make it to this podcast. You're fresh off a flight, right?
Yes, sir.
Coming from LA?
Had to do it, bro.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
For the few people that don't know who you are, you're a man of many talents. Can you explain some of these, hats that you wear?
Yeah, man. So it's crazy at the heart of everything. I'm a creative first, but just working with Malik Yusef over the past 10 years is really have been diving into the business side of entertainment. So again, born creative, but I do a lot of things from artist management to marketing, branding for celebrities, brands, you name it.
Yeah.
So got a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, for the people that don't know who Malik Yusef is, how would you explain who he is?
Man, he's not even a human being, bro. Malik Yusef, multi-Grammy, multi-Emmy, Grammy Award winner. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's 8-time Grammy Award. Yeah.
8-time. Like, how do you first of all, how do you win 1 Grammy? How do you win 8 Grammys?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, win Emmys.
Right.
Just crazy. So Malik is, for those who don't know him, he's one of Kanye West's most trusted collaborators, been with them since the beginning, from the ground up, and helped him build that machine. The machine that you see before you that is Kanye West today. Malik had a big hand in that. And not only him, a lot of people, Travis Scott,
J. Cole,
Vic Mensa,
Beyonce.
You name it, Beyonce, he's been there. So hardest working man in show business, bro. Like, really, he showed me that, bro, this industry it's an industry. It's a business first. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have your business sense in hand, dude, it's, you might as well pack it up. So
right.
That's
easy to lose yourself.
Yeah. So one of the most genuine people I've ever met in my life, pushes us to be the best because this dude is a workaholic. Like, I never see him sleep. Never sleep, bro. Like, literally, I've been in the studio with him 4 a.m. He maybe get an hour or two. He's up on Zoom calls all day long. I'm like, what the? And then go back to the studio, closing this deal. So he's really pushed me to be the best. So
right, that's awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
How did you meet Malik?
Man, it's crazy. I actually met Malik. I was working a 9 to 5, bro. I was working for like AT&T. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was working for AT&T, bro. And it's after I got out of the industry. It's after I had wrote songs for Ray J. Was signed at 16 years old, stuff like that. So I was like, didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with life. So safest thing, they always tell you, go get a job. It was a good job. And I was in there one day, and this dude came in and was like, yo, I need all of your Beats headsets. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, okay. It was like, you need every single one of them. It's like, yeah, I need all of them. I'm like, okay. So part of my job back then was like, yo, you need to get to know people, who they are, whatever.
Yeah.
You dive in, like, especially some dude coming in here about to drop like $5,000 on Beats headsets. So you definitely want to know who he is. And so we got to talking, and we were talking about music, and he was like, yeah, I do a little music. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I was like, I was signed to First and 15th, which was Lupe Fiasco's label, and he knew everybody from the label and stuff like that. And I just started asking him more and more questions, like discovery questions, like, yo, like, what do you do? He wouldn't even say what he actually did. He was just like, I'm an artist. I was like, all right, cool. So he was like, yo, bro, he's like, you cool? He's like, I know a lot of people that you know. He was like, here's my number. Let's talk, whatever. So looked up his name. I'm like, man, where the fuck did I hear that name at before? So I'm like, oh shit, this is 6-time Grammy Award winning Malik Yusef. So this is going back like 10 years ago.
Right.
And yeah, bro, we connected on a phone call, and he was like, yo, this is who I am. I was like, yeah, I already know now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did my research, my guy. So, and then he asked me to come out and work for him, and we've just been rocking ever since, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir.
What do you do with him? I'm sure a lot, but
yeah. So I'm one of his most trusted if he needs something, like I take a lot of his ideas from ideas to concept. So in a sense, he's like the quarterback, and I go out there and I just, run the plays for him. You know what I'm saying? So whether that's making business connections, whether that's he might say, "Yo, I wanna throw a Grammy party." Like you got a chance to be at one of ours, which was crazy.
That was a blessing. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. But yeah, just really.
So you're like a producer for him, like in the film terms, where you go get things done for people.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then also, again, being a liaison between the artists and stuff like that. Yeah. Like I'm the go-to between him and Universal. So anytime they need something, they reach out to me, and
that's an important position to be in, man.
Absolutely,
that's a powerful position to be in.
Man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing because he's introduced me to so many different verticals of this business, so many different connections that I've been able to forge and things like that. It's just like, it's sometimes even hard to believe that, I get a chance to do this every day.
How do you deal with the stresses of your work, man? I'm sure it could be very stressful.
It can be, but it's like everything grows under stress. Muscles grow under stress. So with the stress, it may be a stressful situation at the time, but what you learn from that, it pays off tenfold. Like a lot of people don't even know this. You came out to the Grammy party, and I'll describe one of the stressful situations. I had 2 days literally to put that whole shit together.
Wow.
Right. Up until the day of the party, we didn't even have the venue. Right.
Really?
Yeah. And so we hired out another event planner at the time, and they didn't realize this. That event was in Vegas. Mm-hmm. They don't do the Grammys, so they didn't know the scope of it. The event planner didn't know the scope of what the job entailed. But as we got closer and closer to the party, which was around, I think it was like I got a call around 5:00. Says event planner pulls out. Whoa. Event planners like not coming, not showing up, not. They're like, yeah, like we're like, fuck, we got a mansion. We don't have any food. We don't have security. We don't have music. We don't have lights. We don't have anything.
That's crazy.
Malik's at the Grammys. He's literally at the Grammys. So like, I'm like, fuck, what do we do? And so pulled the team together. I'm just like, yo, we need to do this, this, and this. I started reaching out to every contact that I had in the city. Like, yo, hit my boy Cole. Shout out Cole. It's like, look, I need all the liquor you can get from any club around this motherfucker. Let's get it here. I need security. I need what else? The staff, everything,
the workers,
the lighting, all that shit, bro.
Parking and all that stuff.
All that shit, bro. I had to put that together in like 3 hours. Right?
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and
that's
exactly,
bravo to you.
Know what I'm saying? You wasn't supposed to know that.
That's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it ended up being a great event, and just like I said, like from that day on, I knew how to throw events. Like I knew how to produce events. So, and that led to, me producing Grammy events ever since then. So
that's dope, man.
Yes, sir.
That's dope. That's cool. That's cool that, being under pressure allowed you more opportunities. That's how you see it.
Absolutely. You grow under pressure.
Cool, man.
Diamonds grow under pressure.
Yeah, man. That's really cool.
Yes, sir.
So being in your position, man, you are in tons of rooms that most average people can't ever dream of even being in, right?
Yeah.
What are some crazy stories that you have that you could talk about?
Man, yeah. Like, there's NDAs are real.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? NDAs are real, y'all. Man, if I had to think of one. Man, one doesn't come to mind. It's everything has been crazy, bro. Like it literally feels like a dream most of the time.
What's like a moment where you were like, holy shit, like I'm living this right now?
Being at the Grammys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which time?
It would have been a year before.
So what?
You were out there, yeah.
The year before I was out there, or the year that I was out there?
The year before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like, yo, you're right here on the red carpet. You're, here's Beyonce right over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's crazy.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So you recently were on a project with you were helping create like Malik. What's it called? Malik was helping Ye create Vultures. I'm assuming, right? Because he's got writing credits on there. Mm-hmm. Were you involved in any of that stuff?
Yeah, just like with Malik, that placement, we actually wrote that song in a writing class, which is the Bad Kids. So if you guys are looking for a way to get into the industry, like we really are getting people placed on major records in a writing class that we do virtually. You see what I'm saying? So we were in the studio working on something else when we got the notification like, yo, because you never know if you're going to land on a Kanye West project until the day of. You have no clue what the fuck is going to go. Like, that's
just how Ye works.
Exactly. So we're in there working on something else, and one of Malik's right hands came in and was like, yo, we made it. All right, cool. So it was like a little celebratory event that you saw that I posted it. It's in there. So yeah, it's cool, bro. It's like you never know. You just got to be ready. You got to be ready for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And we do a good job at staying ready.
Right. That's awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
So there's tons of stuff with Malik, but what about you? What is something that you do for like yourself?
Oh, I mean, I own a couple different businesses.
RayBiz.
RayBiz. I love the business. First and foremost, the marketing company, branding company, music mogul consulting. What we do for artists is basically we show you how to go get it, man. With the way that the industry is working right now, it's like it almost pays to be self-sufficient, but you have to have a team. And with the team, you got to have a budget. And what we do is we show artists, first of all, how to fund themselves, right? Because the only thing a label is going to do is they're going to give you a fucking high interest ass loan, right? So anything from putting together brand deals for artists, streaming campaigns, radio campaigns. Like right now, we're putting together a tour for iHeartRadio, which will be dope. It's going to be a mixture between independent artists and signed artists. You know what I'm saying? Shout out iHeart. And got that. And then also have the credit business. So, that goes hand in hand with the business side of music. If you can, I always tell everybody, it's easier to borrow $200,000 than it is to make $200,000. You see what I'm saying? So if you put yourself and your business in the right, if you line it up right, then you can go, overnight and get $100,000 easily, 0% interest. You know what I'm saying? So, and you're going to be able to control your project. You don't have to wait till a label tell you, look, you can't put this shit out, Right. So yeah. So that's what we do in a nutshell with the marketing company. But we also diving into tech. Got some partnerships with some AI companies right now that are going to be huge. Literally, without going into too much detail, you're going to be able to clone yourself. And let's just say, I'm going to tell my clone, go jump on this Zoom meeting for me.
Interesting.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go show up to the Zoom meeting for me and take notes. So, yeah, without saying too much, but
right.
Yeah, so just diving into a lot of stuff, bro. And then, bro, like literally just being grateful the whole time.
That's cool, man. How do you do time management between everything?
Oh man, you got to set. This is a big thing that Malik, I got from Malik. You got to set your intentions the night before. You can't just wake up and just be like, yo, lollygag during the day or whatever. You got to literally like, yo, this is what I want to get done. It's called the getting shit done list. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get this shit done today. Even if it's 2-3 things, set your intentions the night before. You know what I'm saying? And, keep to a schedule. Thank God I have a team around me that helps us stay on task. Again, like I said, like your teamwork makes your dream work. so many people, so many artists, creatives, they want to do everything. And I understand it because we want to control, our product and stuff like that. But your team, you think Beyonce wakes up and like, she's like, yo, what am I going to wear today? What the fuck is my hair going to look like? What interview I'm doing today? Do I got studio time? No, her team lines all that shit up. She's might put some input into it, but her team makes that go. And so I've really learned, just being on the other side of the industry now, how to, line up your intentions, stick to a schedule, and get it done, bro.
Yeah, it's really hard to be very disciplined, to stick to a schedule and to things come up, life comes up, you know?
Right.
What advice do you have for people out there to stay focused? Like, how can someone stay so focused?
Staying focused, bro, like, it's a kind of a loaded question, but whether you win that day or lose that day, you got to get up the next day and do it all over again. So no matter what, you know what I'm saying, you have to put your best effort forward that day and just keep going.
Just keep moving forward.
Yeah. If you have no guidance, if you have no like trajectory, like where you want to be, if you don't have your eye on the ball, like it's easy for 2, 4, 5, 6 years to pass you by and every day look the same. So just having that mindset. I read a lot. I read a lot of, self-help books, motivational books, things like that. So really just getting your mind right and, taking some time too for yourself. I meditate a lot in the morning and just, again, set my intentions for that day and get up and get at it.
What are some of your favorite books?
One of my all-time favorite books is Think and Grow Rich, The $100 Million Offer.
Alex Hormozy.
Yeah.
Love that one.
Yeah.
Have you read his $100 Million Leads?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
great
sir.
One.
Let me see here. There's one by Bob Proctor. I can't remember the name of it. What the fuck? Anyways, it'll come to me. But yeah.
That's cool, man. Those are some good books.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever read The Four Agreements?
No.
Okay. I got to put you onto that one.
Okay.
That's more like a mental health like type of thing where it's like not so much like how to get rich or whatever, but it's like how to like poise yourself.
Absolutely.
I love man, what were some of them? I have them on my Amazon.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Yeah.
Cuz I don't read books, I listen to them. I don't know why. I just hate I hate the feel of a book in my hand.
Same.
And I hate like the pages. Something about the fucking pages. I just can't stand that shit. I don't know.
A sensory issue or something?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think it gives me like flashbacks to back in high school because like I could never read out loud well. I could always read well.
Yeah.
Like, give me a passage and I'll take some time to read it.
Yeah.
But reading words and saying it out loud, it was just hard for me. I don't know why. I think it's because I would fuck up words when speaking it because I speak different languages. So in my head, like saying this sentence would be kind of backwards in Gujarati. So it's kind of like I wouldn't say the ball is red. I would say the red ball or whatever, right?
No, your brain works as a creative.
Right, yeah.
And a lot of creatives, their brains work like that. Like I have a slight dyslexia.
Yeah.
Can't even say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and Malik as well. He's got dyslexia.
Malik has a lot of things.
He's got synesthesia, all these different things. But
is that the one where you could see colors?
See colors, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And that's how he writes.
Yeah.
He couldn't even read or write for up until like 14 or something like that. So to have all these Grammys and Emmys and stuff like that. But going back to books, one that I'm reading right now is called The Deal Maker's 10 Commandments. That's a good one. Yeah. It's literally shows you how to operate in this industry because it's a dog out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some of the classic ones that I have are The 48 Laws of Power.
Oh yeah. Got
that one's good. I read that a lot because I feel like people read it and then they're done with it and they're like, I know all the 48 laws. No, you fucking don't, bro.
No, you gotta
like there's it's a way of life, right? Like I love it how there's like the law has a reciprocal. You know what I'm saying? Like there's two sides to the law.
Absolutely.
And I think every so often I need a refresher of things like that.
Yeah.
Like one of the ones that I remember is like never outshine the master. right? Like, let's just say someone's teaching you something and you're just like, you're the master, you're good. I'm just going to keep giving him the praise, keep giving it until you end up being in a position where you don't need that master. I'm not saying don't screw him over, but it's like now you're in a position to be like, yeah, this was me.
Absolutely.
This was me. Like, shout out to him, but this is me.
Right.
Type of thing,
Yeah.
So I do that because this industry is very rough. Whether it's this one or any other one, I gave this advice to a recent friend of mine who's in the beauty industry.
Yeah.
When her master was just dogging on her.
Right.
And she's like, dude, I feel so insecure from this. And I feel like I could spread my wings and fly. And I'm like, then do it. Like, you don't need that person. Like, you have surpassed this. Like, in this rule, like, you're good to go.
Absolutely.
So, it's a good lifestyle book,
Absolutely. There's a couple other ones, too. Even, like, I know it's going to sound crazy, but Donald Trump's The Art of the Deal.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Okay.
He teaches the strongest position at a negotiating table is the person that's willing to walk away.
Yeah.
Which it really is.
Absolutely.
And then some of the laws that are in the book that I'm reading right now is, it actually is saying it's better to be feared than to be loved.
Which book?
It's the one that I'm reading. It's the 10 Commandments. The Deal Maker's 10 Commandments.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it really, like, when they break it down, if you think about it, everything is controlled by fear. Not to say go out and be like a bad person.
Right.
But
there's like FOMO, fear of missing out. The fear of like not accomplishing and things like that. Yeah, for
absolutely.
Sure.
Well, if you think about it too, like if you want order, you rule by fear. So like the concept is better to be feared than to be loved.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't go to work every single day and do what your boss tell you because you love them. You go to work and do what he tells you to do because you are afraid they might fire your fucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Exactly. You don't follow the laws because you love the law. You follow the law because you break the law. Exactly.
It reminds me of the other analogy where it's like, I'd rather have loyalty than love.
Absolutely.
Because loyalty, like you loyal even though you hate them or whatever. But love, you can still betray someone you love.
Oh yeah, you can love somebody and fuck them straight over.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
One of my other books, Art of Seduction.
Okay.
By Robert Greene.
I need that.
That one, it's less so much of like, how do I seduce women or whatever, things like that. It's more like, how do I win over people?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once you know how the seduction works.
Yeah.
Because people get seduced in so many ways, man. Like, you could wear the nicest fit, they get seduced.
Right.
You could say hello in a different way or a different tone at a different time. They could be seduced.
Exactly.
And it's like, it's not like sexually seduction either. It could be any type of seduction.
Right.
So it kind of broadened the definition a little bit. I'm like, okay, cool. Because every time I tell people that, they're like, oh, you just trying to get some bitches, bro? And I'm like, no, man.
That too, but no.
Facts. Yeah. And then one of my other favorite ones is All in Your Head by Russ. So
by the singer Russ.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like one of my favorite artists of all time. And I love him mainly because his story tracks like mine.
Right.
Doing everything by himself, mixing, mastering, engineering, and all that stuff. I don't do that, but I direct my own videos. I direct, produce it all. I get this, executive music producer for it, and I write all my stuff.
Bro, shout out to you, bro.
Man, come on, man.
Shout out to you, man. Man, I'm so proud of you, bro.
Man, thank you, bro.
I'm proud of you because, man, I like I said, I saw you in the beginning. Not in the beginning because you had already been putting in the reps.
Yeah.
You had already had a studio in your basement. Came over, got to meet the parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. I actually speak you up a lot. Just the other day I was showing somebody your trailer.
Appreciate that.
I'm like, I showed him part 1 and then I showed him 2. He's like, damn, he got even better. I'm like, yeah, because that's what happens when you put up the reps, you get better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so you walk it like you talk it, my dude. So hats off to you, bro.
Thank you, man. How did you so for the people that don't know, let's go over the story of how we met.
Bro, how did we meet? Hold on.
I know how you reached to me, but I don't know how you found out about me.
I think I saw some of your work online.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I saw I think you were working with Anita.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I was working with Anita, and then this is so funny, bro. It's because I was in Texas at the time, and I just got robbed.
Oh shit!
I lost all my cameras and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I see this guy named Rashawn just hit me up, and I'm like, dude, whatever. He's like, I work with Malik Yusef. I do this, and this. Like 6-time Grammy Award winner. This, and this. And then he's like, I need a video project or whatever. And I'm like, whatever, bro. Like, nah, this shit a fake. Like this shit, whatever. Because that doesn't happen to people like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Belvedere, bro. Like that shit just doesn't
Shout out Belvedere.
Right. So then I'm still depressed. Like this happened. Like you hit me up like the day after I got robbed.
Oh shit.
And like in my head, it's like my camera was my everything. So I've got this other piece of shit camera that I still don't like, Blackmagic, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And I have it at home. You hit me up again. You're like, hey, are you interested? Like, what's up? Can we work on something? I was like, okay, so this isn't a bot. Yeah. This is a real person. So I hit you back. I was like, yeah, man, like I got robbed, but I got another camera low key. Actually, I don't even think I told you that. I just said, yeah, I could take care of it for you.
Yeah.
It was a Dr. Pryor thing with that reality TV show thing.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, whatever, man. So I shoot this thing with this camera that I don't even like. I just hooked it up, whatever, I have no idea how this is even going to return back, right? It was potential for, it was like a trailer for a reality TV show that never took off.
Right.
But it was a good pilot. Cool. Got to meet you. We kicked it off. It was a good friendship. And then I was still like, whatever, man. And then like a month or 2 months later, maybe even 3 months later, I get another call from you. You're like, yo, I need tomorrow. This is already like 11 p.m. Bro.
Right.
You're like, tomorrow I need you to set up like camera stuff. And I'm like, dude, I only got one camera. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, yo, Malik is coming into town. We want you to shoot his masterclass video. And I'm like, this is crazy. I was like, what? So I had to go source cameras from my other buddies. I had to source tripods from other people. I felt like sourcing things. Yeah. I drove all the way to Schaumburg to pick up my grandpa's tripod. Had him come with.
Yeah, shout out to Gramps.
Yeah, right? And then I sourced the location all in one day. Like not even 12 hours.
Exactly.
And we filmed it at Prairie Street Brewery.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. It was my first time meeting Malik, and the funny thing was when I met him, he had like a big gash like on his forehead, and like so I go to his mother-in-law's house, and I'm like because that's where he was at, and he's like, he just opens the door, just red gash, and I'm just like, this isn't what I was expecting. Right. What's going on?
And float out.
Right. Yeah, I'm thinking like this is my first celebrity I'm meeting. Like this, how is this gonna be? And he's like, oh, come on in. He's just like super chill dude, right? Like really nice guy. And I'm like, oh, I thought he would be a little bit more like, I don't know, like I'm Malik.
Hollywood.
Hollywood. Yeah. Right.
Furthest from it.
Right. And I'm still learning. I'm still new into the game. I don't know people or anything, right? So it was super early on, and then he had that gash. I'm like, dude, we got to get rid of that. How do we fix because he had a snowboarding thing with his kid. That he
fell. He said he knocked himself out.
Yeah. So I was like, man, what do we got to do? So then I hit up the only makeup artist that I knew at the time, and I hit up Anita, and I'm like, yo, Anita, I need you like right away, like right now. And she's like, oh my god, like for sure. And shout out Anita, man.
Yeah.
So
shout out Anita.
She came through clutch, and we went over to her house, and she did the makeup on his thing, and it looked like it was gone. And I'm like, dude, that's some magic right there.
Yeah. And look, I mean, I really commend you. You thought on your feet, again, there's that pressure.
Yeah.
But you didn't fold, bro. Man. You made that shit happen.
I'm just like, I tell people, man, I'm like a shark. You got to just keep swimming.
Absolutely.
Because the second you stop, you're going to drown.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because at the end of the day, at least people can see the effort that you put in, even if you failed.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, this guy tried so hard and tried. Like, imagine if he had a little bit of luck on his side, how far he would have gone, Because you never know in situations. So I always give it my 110%. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Yeah. And that masterclass looked amazing too. The only reason we didn't put it out is because the fucking fan kept coming on and shit.
Yeah.
Shit. But it's still good. We still might just drop it.
Dude, I would freaking love to shoot it again.
Yeah.
Because look at the space that we got now, the cameras that we got now, the audio. Like if I show you, dude, the mic that I was working with back then, it was like embarrassing. Like,
it still sounded pretty good, bro.
Man, thank you. I remember editing this and I'm like, I was showing. So the craziest thing is this. One of my best friends, Edgar, is the biggest Ye fan. Oh, wow. Period. Yeah. I stand on it, bro. He knows everything about Ye that there is to know. And I told him, I was like, yeah, dude, I'm working with this guy named like Malik Yusef. And he's like, wait, he's like, what did you just say? And I'm like, yeah, Malik, some guy named Malik Yusef or whatever. I was like, do you know him? Like, he says that, he wrote for Ye on a couple of projects and whatever. He's like, yeah, he fucking did. And I'm like, what? And he like pulls up the Apple stuff where it shows you the credited writer. He's like, right here, right here, right here, right here. I was like, what? This is crazy. So like, he's legit. Like this guy's like real, And I felt like such a noob. Like I felt like one of those like alien cartoon guys that just comes to a different planet and just like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Over 200 songs together.
Yeah, nuts. Yeah. So and he's like, just starstruck, right? So I tell him about all that stuff, and ever since then it's been really cool. Fast forward from like, when did we do that? Like 20...
Man, I think that was like 19, I think.
2019? Yeah, I think
it was
2020.
It was before COVID.
Yeah, 2019. Yeah, I got robbed in 2019.
Yeah, so it would have been...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. End of 2019 going into 2020.
Yeah.
Something like that. Fast forward to a couple of months, man. I take Edgar to the Ye listening party in Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it might be cool. It's like, $200 to go see Ye. I'm like, it'll be cool. Good time, get to take one of my best friends who's a big Ye fan. I've never seen Ye in person. So I'm like, yeah, let's go see it. And we're walking around to look for some merch. And, we're like, yeah, I don't think this is the right one, whatever, right? So we keep walking around. And we see the merch and we're like, I'm not really feeling it. He's like, okay, yes, whatever. And we're like, let's just go get some food. Right behind me is this guy. And I'm like, this sounds so familiar, dude. Like, why does his voice sound so familiar? So I turn around and then I'm like, oh, sorry, sir. And then he's like, oh, no worries. I'm like, oh, hey, Malik. And he's like, oh, what's up, Yash? And we just dab it up. And I forgot who he was with, unfortunately. But like, there were some cool people. Yeah. And Edgar's like, who's this, bro? I'm like, oh, this is Malik, bro. And he's like, Malik. And I'm like, Malik Yusef, bro. The guy that I did all that stuff with, shot and went to the Grammy party for. And he's like, no fucking way, bro. And he's like starstruck, bro. Oh, wow. I have never seen some guy like just like like jaw dropped, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, yo, bro, like, you think it'd be cool if he just takes a photo? I was like, yeah, come on, man.
Oh, so you got a picture with him?
Yeah, he got a photo with him.
For sure.
So, and then we also saw Don C as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So, really cool stuff, man. So it was a blessing.
I was so tired. I was just getting in from LA, and I was like, man, I'm like, I can't do it.
Nah, man,
can't do it. I was burnt. So burnt.
So I was like, man, this is so cool. It was my first time at that, and it was like, what are the odds I just run into him there?
Man, it's the frequency, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the frequency, it's the energy.
Yeah.
So like a like.
Facts. Big facts, man. So what's like next for you, man?
Immediately right now is just focusing on this iHeart radio tour. And then Malik.
When you say tour, what does that mean? Like, are you?
We're putting together. I'm producing the tour.
Gotcha.
With some partners out in LA. We've got one of the. It's a DJ by the name of Ty Hollywood. Shout out Ty Hollywood out in LA, and he's an iHeart radio DJ, and they're gonna get behind it, and we're gonna try to break some new talent.
Okay.
Putting them behind, artists that are on already.
That's what's up.
So dates here in the United States and Canada. So just lining that up. We literally just inked that deal like 2 days ago. So a lot of my attention is going to be on that, and then Malik is going to. I hope I'm not going to get in trouble for saying this out loud, but he's going to drop an album.
Okay.
So that's a lot. That's going to be a lot of the focus right there. For sure. We're going to go after that spoken word Grammy this year. So
that's what's up, man. That's huge.
Yeah. And then also one of our partners in LA is very plugged into Netflix. So got a couple projects that we'll be pitching to them. So and definitely want to holler at you about that.
Please do, man. I've been trying to get into that Netflix game.
Man, so tell me about your project right now that you got out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so how's that doing, bro? I remember you hit me up with the like, hey man, look this over, see if it's something I should do. I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Jump off the ledge,
So, we got this offer from Dame Dash, for a distribution deal for my short film album, visual album, Prelude to Life, repping it right here.
There you go.
is doing good, man. You know, I just got my first check from them, pretty decent numbers, and I haven't even been running any ads.
Oh wow!
So I'm excited to actually run some ads and like get it out there more. Really good stuff, man. It's just it's really cool to have my name attached to another huge music mogul.
Absolutely.
So like it's just a blessing, and I'm excited to keep producing more stuff.
Nice. Did you do any press runs with that? Did you do any press releases or anything like that?
I got. You know, it's so hard to do everything and run a business. And like, it's
hit me, bro. Yeah, hit me. That's what we do.
Yeah,
so definitely. I mean, because again, just you know, working it like an album. Yeah, you know, it's the same concept. You know, the press. I've got some of the coldest PR people in the world right now on the team. So yeah, let's talk.
We'll definitely talk, man. Because they say for people who always feel like they drop a project and it doesn't do well, and then they just like go make a new project. Your project only dies when you stop marketing it.
Exactly.
Because it's not like the whole world has seen it and then they're all just like, yeah, it's ass or whatever. It's never like that. It's just that you haven't reached the right audience yet because you haven't marketed it. Yeah,
dude. Like that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Is like an artist will spend all this money on videos and they'll spend it on recording the shit, and then I'm like, what is your budget for marketing? Like, huh?
What's that?
What? It's like, yo, would Coca-Cola put out a project without fucking marketing? No, it's a business first.
Even Drake puts marketing money behind shit.
Exactly, a lot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you're competing against and that's what you're up against, is motherfuckers that are out here just dumping money into marketing, and you think you're just gonna pop off with no money behind your marketing, that's just not gonna happen, my guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, there's 120,000 songs that are being released every single day. You have to spend some type of money to be able to connect with your audience, because we already know Instagram is only going to show your stuff to 2% of your audience.
Yep.
So you got to boost it. You know, you got to get in the press. You got to do
pay
whatever
for ads. You got to figure out whatever collabs,
partnerships, exactly, giveaways, all that shit. You know, you need to be able to do that to give yourself even a shot, because there's 120, like I said, 120,000.
But bro, I don't know how to do all that. So what do I do?
Man, hit me. Hit us up, you know, because that's what we do.
Where can I hit you up at?
musicmogulconsultant.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to take care of everything for me?
Everything, bro. We'll handle, we'll have a consultation, you know, see what needs to be done, what your vision is, because we always take the artist's vision in mind, but we have professionals that we do this on a day-to-day. And if it's a money thing, you know, we help you go get that money. So it should be no excuse. Like if you got a decent credit score and you got an LLC, there's no problem getting money at all. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. So if you believe in yourself genuinely, then you got no problems.
Yeah. Why take all the steps of making the project, shooting videos, doing all that stuff, and then not promoting the project? Right. It just makes no sense.
Right.
You know?
I think people just feel like I call it the rock star mentality, where they just feel like, you know, I'm just so cool, bro. I could just drop this shit. Everybody gonna love it. Yeah. Everybody gonna eat it up.
Your mama. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She gonna love that shit. For real.
You get like 50, you get like 500 views or whatever. It's like, yeah, bro, I made it. I'm Rockford famous. And it's like, bro, come on, man. Not even.
Yeah. Go to the bank and check and cash in those likes. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Facts.
You know?
That's why I'm kind of excited. Like, just a little toot my horn, bro. It's like, you know, I feel like the first like rapper artist to not only shoot like 5 music videos of his own, put it together in a movie. Yeah. You know, get articles written about me from the local press, have it printed in paper. Have the news show up for my red carpet premiere, right, and all that stuff. Have the government. So here's the thing: the original ticket was like $50. I was gonna raise it up to 100. I was like, people aren't gonna come. I already know people are cheap or whatever. This, and this. Yeah. And I want people to see this. I found a way to make it subsidized by the government.
Now that's some crazy shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sorry for cussing so much, but yeah.
Like the city of Rockford cut me a check for like 3-4 bands, and they're like, "All right, bro, look, you just got to make it free for everyone to come in." I was like, "All right, bet." Right. I made it free, and then you could pay for VIP seats or whatever that come with posters and all this other stuff. Monetizing,
shit.
Right? And then there'll be alcohol sales right there. Boom, like. Easy. Now it's free event that, you know, people can come to. So like, I feel like people just lack the creativity sometimes to go get shit done.
Man, and here's the thing too, man. You're definitely on the right path. I mean, I see you even got your own merch on right now. It's like people don't even think about dropping merch. Like literally, there's going to be a transition in the industry right now to where it's going back to basics. Like people are going to start buying music again. You know, so how do you monetize? Like if you're a rapper, if you don't have a website, it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
You know, you need to be able to sell something to somebody, connect with, you know, with your audience outside of this.
I'm always baffled at the fact that like artists don't have like a what do you call it? Like a one link or something like that. Yeah. I have a link.bio. Yeah. That's what I have, where it's like one link that has all my shit. Right. So, and I always update it too. So like the most recent shit is up there. Like this episode will be at the very top, you know, next to my movie, my merch, my website, my last Creative Struggle podcast, my vlogs, all my shit, bro. So it's like, dude, if you're not doing that, how can people like jump, you know what I'm saying? How can people find you?
Because, I mean, someone then tricked this new generation and told them like, look, bro, just put it out. You're going to go viral. You're going to get a deal. They don't think they got to do that. You know, they don't think they got to take those steps. But again, it goes back to this is the music, the music business. Right. That's what it is. So all that stuff has to be in line. And if you don't want to do all that stuff, at least get a team. Yeah. Get a team. That's where you come in. Exactly. You know, get a team. You know, whether it's somebody that's sending out cold emails for you, trying to get you booked somewhere, or it's somebody that's trying to get you press, or somebody that's connecting you with other artists. Like, get a team. Right. You know?
I always tell people, like, if you're going to hire me to shoot you a music video for, like, 2 bands, 3 bands, 4 bands, whatever it is, have the same amount of extra money for the marketing side. Exactly. If you're going to put 4 bands into a music video, have another 4 bands for the marketing side. Like if you can't do that, like then the music videos are a waste, bro.
It's actually a waste of both of you guys' time. Yeah. But you're gonna, I'm
still gonna get paid and whatever. Like that's cool, but like I don't want to see you flop. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Because a lot of people flop, man, and it's like it's not like the song was bad, and I know the video ain't bad. Right. But it's just no one saw it, man, and like it's pay for this. You got to pay for your placements.
Exactly, and it's not too late either. You know, even if it's something that you dropped before, there's still time to go back and market it. Yeah. You know? So yeah, if you need help, looking at y'all right now, you need help with it, you know, hit me. I got you.
What was it called again?
musicmogulconsulting.com.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm actually working on a new project right now. I'm working on a couple. It's hard to find time, even though I own the studio and I have everything. Right. It's just like between, the businessman and stuff, and like I'm late on my taxes, so I got to go catch up on my taxes.
Yeah. You know, Uncle Sam on your ass.
Yeah, I know, right? Mm-hmm. So I got to catch up with that, and we're popping off in the wedding industry, so signing contracts for that and making sure all these weddings get done.
There you go.
So
who all do you have on your team right now? I know you got editors and stuff like that.
Yeah. So. I kind of play all the positions, but I'm kind of mainly like the main orchestrator. There you go. And Chad, shout out Chad, you know.
Yeah. You know, Chad. I think I met Chad before, right?
At the Grammys, yeah. That's my best friend, bro. Yeah. Ride or die. Mm-hmm. He is our lead editor, and I think he's about to quit his full-time job and start lead editing full-time for us. Okay. Because shout out this year, man. This year already, it's only March and we're popping off like crazy.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, you deserve it.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And I got tons of more work out west in LA.
Easy. Dude, I'm coming to LA for almost like a week and a half.
Oh, let me know.
Yeah, at the end of this month.
Let me know for sure.
Yeah, dude. It's nuts.
Yeah. End of this month.
Let me see. There's like specific dates that I got you. And if I need to extend my stay or whatever, I definitely could.
Yeah, because Malik's birthday is coming up on the 4th again. He always throwing something.
I'll be in LA on the 4th.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. That's my that's the last day actually that I finish work, and then I'm whatever. So if I need to stay for that weekend, I can figure out something. Yeah, that'd be clutch.
Cool. What are you doing out there?
Dude, subcontracting work for bigger companies, man. Okay. So pretty much like a company gets the project, and they need someone who's capable, who's professional, and who's fucking amazing at getting the job done. So they hire a team, and I'm usually the camera operator because my camera operating skills are just fire. Yeah, so, knock that out, and easy money, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Easy money.
Easy buckets.
Yeah, dude. And it's like, it's almost to the point where it's like, I'm getting so successful where those easy money is like not even worth it, which is crazy, bro. Cause it's like, like a year ago, I was like, bro, I'm making God amounts of money, right? You know, like I think on average I was getting paid like, camera operating like $500 a day, and I don't have to pay for travel, hotel, food, or none of that.
Right.
Straight $500 in my pocket.
Exactly.
And I'm like, this is clutch. Yeah. And I'll be shooting for like, weeks at a time, things like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is such great money like coming in, especially in between projects. And now it's like, oh man, I got so many projects. I don't know if I could take on these like little gigs anymore.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have, That's a good problem to have.
So I'm still like orchestrating this thing. So I got one of my other good friends, Avi. I trained him for the last like year and a half.
Okay.
Now he works for me as a camera operator. And then I have my friend Jasmine. She does like client outreaching, things like that.
Dope.
She's on a leave right now for work because she's just like so busy with school.
I've been seeing the ads and stuff too.
Yeah. So tons of music studio stuff. We got Swift, who's our lead engineer here at the studio. And then I've been training a couple of other young cats to like, better themselves. So that way it's like, yo, if I could use you in the future, at least I got someone who's capable, who's like icon trained.
Yes, sir.
So I'm also helping them build their career, but also in the future.
That's what's up, bro. Hats off to you.
Thank you, man. Just trying to keep up.
Right. nah, man. You gonna run circles. You still got a lot of life to live. So
man, appreciate it.
God willing too. But you know what I'm saying? You a little younger. So
yeah, man. That's what we got going. And then the album that I'm working on. It's a couple of different things. I'm working on this house album, this house beat thing with me and my boy Swift.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy because before, I remember you rapped to me.
Yeah.
Remember you rapped to me? Yeah. And it was like, man, I think I can rap a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Then I really see you've grown into an artist, bro.
Appreciate it,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, just trying to keep creating, man. Like between the house stuff, I got this other one that's it's just different. It's rap, singy, R&B type shit, and that's kind of like my pocket that I'm really liking. Mm-hmm. It's like a little more like rap, R&B, but more on that singing side. Because I found out I got a decent voice, so it's like decent.
There you go. You never know if you don't try. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah. So then that, and then so those two are collab projects, like EPs, and then I'm working on my own. I guess it was gonna be called "I Wish You the Worst."
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, so got a lot of inspiration because I write everything from inspiration. Yeah. So I'll go a period without like dropping any music because I'm living life and like letting life happen, so that way I can write about it. Because the best art is imitating life.
Facts.
I
stepped away from writing and production for a little bit, but I've been back in the studio and it's been therapeutic, just been going crazy actually. So nothing for me, everything I do is for other people, right? But I might drop something here and there.
Man, one of these times. Might have to.
I might do a little something. I think I still got it. So
that's cool, man. Yeah. That's cool. Well, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you taking your time coming on this podcast.
Yes, sir, bro. Thanks for having me.
No, absolutely, bro. It's a blessing to have your presence here. And hopefully we see you more.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully we can get Malik on here, and that'd be really cool. Malik, if you're watching this, shout out to you, man. Thank you for these amazing opportunities.
Sure.
And guys, if you guys are interested in checking out, his music marketing company and all that stuff and everything that we mentioned this whole time, links will be down below. Please check it out. If you like this episode, please hit a like, subscribe, comment down below what your favorite part was, and go ahead and follow my man's right here. And that's a piece for me.
Yes, sir.
Cool, man.
Peace. Amen.